Focus on that single point of light suspended just above your head. It glows with a soft golden hue that seems to pulse gently like a heartbeat. Feel its warmth begin to spread downward through your scalp. Let it melt into your forehead, releasing any tension held there. The light moves slowly down the bridge of your nose. Your jaw unclenches naturally as the glow touches your mouth. Now it flows over your neck and settles warmly between your shoulder blades. You are drifting now deeper into stillness. Each breath you take draws more calm from the air around you. This air carries whispers of something ancient and safe, something woven not from sound, but from sensation itself. As you continue breathing, allow yourself to imagine stepping forward, not walking exactly, but gliding smoothly across space. Your feet do not touch anything solid, yet you feel completely supported. Below you stretches an endless sea of soft white mist. Above you begins to appear a structure unlike anything seen before. A city made entirely of shimmering threads. These threads move constantly shifting color from pale silver to deep violet. They stretch upward, forming towers that seem to float without foundation. Welcome to the Whispering Vale. Here every surface hums faintly with life. The buildings themselves breathe in rhythm with one another. Their translucent walls pulse gently like lungs filled with warm honey. Draw closer now toward the nearest tower. Its entrance, shaped like a smooth archway, opens silently for you. Step inside, where the floor beneath your feet feels soft and yielding. It responds slightly underfoot, as if made from packed clouds. Look up. The ceiling spirals, high above, disappearing into gentle haze. Strands of silk hang down at regular intervals, swaying lightly. Each strand vibrates, producing tones so low they resonate in your bones. This is no ordinary place. It exists beyond time, outside the usual rules of matter. Here, everything operates on frequencies meant to heal rather than harm. And among them, all one stands out clearly. 741 Hertz. This tone wraps around you now, like a cocoon of pure clarity. Feel how effortlessly it penetrates through layers of stress, reaching deep into cellular memory, washing away what no longer serves. Notice how each vibration aligns parts of you previously unaware of dissonance. Your cells respond, instinctively recognizing this frequency as home. They open slightly, allowing release of toxins stored far too long. The process happens quietly, without force or resistance. Move further into the chamber. Observe how the walls themselves seem to ripple when touched by sound. Colors shift, subtly changing from blue to green, then amber. Each hue represents a different layer being cleansed within you. Pause near the center, where a fountain sits, carved from clear crystal. Its water glows, faintly rising and falling in perfect syncopation. Dip your fingers into the stream, feeling its temperature match your own. Watch as droplets cling briefly to skin before evaporating into mist. Listen closely. Can you hear the subtle melodies hidden within silence? They come not from instruments, but from the movement of molecules themselves, each atom singing softly as it sheds old patterns. Let these sounds guide you upward along a winding staircase. The steps appear only as needed materializing beneath your feet. With each level climbed, you shed another layer of unnecessary weight. First mental clutter, then emotional residue, finally physical fatigue. At the top awaits a circular room bathed in ambient light. There are no chairs or beds, here only cushions arranged in concentric circles. Settle onto one, letting your body sink into its supportive embrace. The cushion molds perfectly to your shape, offering total comfort. Above you see an opening, revealing the sky beyond the veil. Stars twinkle steadily, despite the presence of daylight. Some constellations unknown to earthly observers drift lazily overhead. Their light filters down, creating dancing reflections on nearby surfaces. Close your eyes now and turn inward. Beneath your skin, beneath organs, even deeper than muscle. Imagine seeing individual cells beginning their renewal cycle. They vibrate, gently resonating with the ambient frequencies surrounding them. Witness how waste products once trapped begin dissolving, released back into the ether, never to burden again. New energy flows in replacing what was stagnant. Cellular detoxification, unfolding seamlessly throughout your entire being. Remain here as long as you wish. Time moves differently within these walls, unhurried, patient. Allow yourself full immersion in this state of restoration. Every moment spent contributes to lasting inner balance. When ready, look toward the eastern wall, where symbols begin appearing. They form slowly glowing runes, depicting cycles of cleansing. Each symbol pulses once, acknowledging your progress, then fades, leaving behind only warmth and certainty. Rise slowly, stretching limbs that have grown loose and relaxed. Notice how easily you stand now, lighter, somehow clearer. The journey down will mirror the ascent, though quicker. Steps vanish after use, returning you safely to the base level. Exit through the same archway you entered earlier. The outer environment greets you unchanged, yet somehow richer. The floating citadel continues humming softly behind you. Its influence extending outward, ensuring integration, remains steady. Return across the misty expanse, gliding once more through open air. Feel gravity reassert itself, gradually grounding you anew. Your body remembers solidity, while mind retains spaciousness. Both states coexist peacefully, neither dominating the other. Arrive back at the starting point, where golden light still hovers overhead. It has dimmed slightly, but maintains enough brilliance to guide descent. Begin lowering yourself slowly back into waking awareness. Sense limbs becoming heavier, thoughts more linear, concrete. Take 3 final breaths, drawing strength from this experience. Inhale deeply, absorbing residual peace from the atmosphere. Hold briefly, allowing integration to settle fully. Exhale, releasing anything left incomplete or unresolved. Open your eyes, gently blinking away last traces of dreamlike quality. You return carrying with you the essence of cellular renewal. The effects of 741 Hertz linger, influencing real-world well-being. Rest assured knowing transformation continues even in absence of direct contact. The light begins as a whisper at the crown of your head. Warm and golden, it spills downward like honey poured from a great height. It pools in your scalp, first seeping through each follicle with the patience of centuries. You feel the weight of it settling there, a gentle pressure that makes your jaw unclench without thought. This is not brightness that blinds, but radiance that soothes like water finding its level. Now it reaches your eyes, and they flutter shut on their own accord, no effort required. Behind the lids, the glow deepens, painting everything crimson, then amber, then soft white. Your brow smooths itself out like silk, drawn over wood grain. The anchor hums here to a low thrumming that matches the pulse just behind your right ear. Downward still, the light flows along the bridge of your nose where it pauses. It lingers at the tip, gathering briefly, before spilling over the curve of your upper lip. You taste something like warm cinnamon mixed with morning mist. The sensation brings a small smile to your face, one that spreads without permission. Your throat opens next as if yawning after a perfect nap. The light fills it completely, wrapping around your vocal cords in velvet folds. Any words you might have been holding back simply dissolve into breath. There is no need to speak here, only to listen to the resonance. Deeper now into your chest cavity, where the glow seems to pool like warm oil. Your heart slows its rhythm, matching the steady pulse of the humming silk walls. Each beat sends ripples outward through muscle and bone. You can feel them reaching your fingertips, where they tingle pleasantly. The anchor grows stronger here, vibrating at exactly 432 Hertz. Your lungs expand fully for the first time, perhaps ever, without conscious thought. The air tastes different here, richer, somehow like drinking from a mountain spring. You notice how your shoulders have dropped an inch, or maybe two. This is where we begin to scan, not with eyes, but with presence. The light does not search frantically, but moves with the grace of deep water. It knows what it seeks without needing names or labels. And there, in the space between your shoulder blades, a small knot reveals itself. Not painful exactly, but present like an old friend who has overstayed their welcome. The light approaches it, slowly respectful of its tenure in your body. Rather than forcing anything, it simply rests beside the tension. You feel the warmth begin to seep into the tight bundle of muscle. Like ice melting under spring sunlight, the knot begins to soften at the edges. Threads of silver smoke rise from it, thin wisps that carry the memory of stress away. You watch them drift upward through your chest, disappearing into the ambient glow. What remains is not emptiness, profound sense of completion. Your spine straightens naturally, as if remembering its original shape. The anchor shifts frequency slightly, now resonating at 40 Hertz. This is the frequency of deep rest, the same rhythm found in earth after rain. Your arms hang loose at your sides, palms turned slightly toward the floor. The dissolution continues moving down through your torso, each organ bathed in the healing light responds in its own way. Your stomach releases a held breath you didn't know was there. The sound is soft, almost musical, like wind through reeds. Your kidneys seem to sigh in relief, their function supported rather than demanded. Even your liver stops its quiet protest against years of accumulated effort. The light finds every cell speaking to it in languages older than speech. Wherever it touches, there is recognition, not repair, but remembrance. Now we move to your hips, where so much history tends to settle. The glow wraps around the joints like warm oil poured over polished stone. You feel layers of bracing melt away, revealing fluidity beneath. Your pelvis tilts forward slightly, not from force, but from release. The anchor hums louder here, echoing off the translucent walls of the veil. Each vertebrae in your lower back greets the light like an old acquaintance. They realign themselves, not with snapping, but with settling. The process feels like coming home after a very long journey. Your legs receive the descending flow with quiet gratitude. The thighs soften first, those powerful muscles that carry you through life. You feel them letting go of the need to always be ready for action. The sensation is like removing armor made of tightly wound wire. Knees follow suit, bending slightly, not from weakness, but from suppleness. The cartilage there seems to drink in the light, like dry earth drinks rain. You notice how much taller you feel now that compression has released. Your calves respond with gentle tremors, as if waking from a long sleep. Finally, the light reaches your feet, where it pools in the arches. You feel grounded, suddenly connected to something vast and patient. The floor of the whispering veil seems to pulse gently in response, as if acknowledging the completion of this inward pilgrimage. But the work is not done, merely shifted into a new phase. The dissolution continues even as the initial scan concludes. Every cell now participates in the transformation, not violently, but gently. Like flowers opening to dawn light, the process unfolds naturally. You begin to notice changes in your perception beyond physical sensation. Colors seem more saturated, yet softer, as if viewed through water. Sound becomes texture. You can almost taste the resonance on your tongue. The ambient temperature feels perfectly calibrated to your comfort. The humidity wraps around your limbs like a second skin. Warm and yielding, it carries whispers of rain-soaked moss. You smell amber warmed by distant suns, mixed with something green and growing. The sensation creates a feeling of safety, unlike anything experienced before. Your breathing has slowed to match the rhythm of the silk walls. Each inhale draws in not just air, but light itself. The exhale carries away remnants of the day's accumulated weight. You realize you haven't needed to swallow once since arriving here. Time moves differently in this space, stretching like warm taffy. Moments that would normally pass in seconds now last for eons. Yet there is no rush, no anxiety about duration. Everything happens exactly when it needs to, nothing more, nothing less. The anchor maintains its steady vibration, now joined by harmonics. These secondary tones create a rich tapestry of sound around you. Some notes seem to come from far above others, from deep below. All blend together, forming a chord that resonates in your bones. You become aware of movement, though you have not moved voluntarily. Your body sways slightly side to side, like tall grass in breeze. The motion originates from somewhere deeper than muscle control. Perhaps it is the veil itself breathing through you. Your awareness expands beyond the boundaries of skin and bone. You sense the other presences, here though none approach or intrude. They exist in harmony with your process, neither competing nor assisting. Simply being present in the same space is enough connection. The light within you begins to intensify, not blindingly, but beautifully. It takes on qualities impossible to describe, yet perfectly understood. Golden, yes, but also blue and green, and something beyond color entirely. The glow seems to emanate from every pore, every hair, every cell. You are becoming less solid, more luminous, with each passing moment. The boundary boundary between self and environment grows permeable. You can feel the silk walls breathing in sync with your own rhythm. The structure itself seems alive, responding to your transformation. Strands of the veil shimmer brighter where they align with your energy field. The molecular resonance increases, creating a feedback loop of peace. Each vibration reinforces the others, building momentum naturally. You understand now why this place exists, to hold beings in transition. The transformation accelerates, but without urgency or strain. Your physical form begins to fade like morning mist under gentle sun, not disappearing, but becoming something else, something more essential. The essence of you remains intact, even as the container changes. Thoughts arise and dissolve like clouds in a clear sky. None stick to you now. No mental residue accumulates. Memory becomes fluid, no longer fixed points, but flowing streams. You remember being someone else, but the details seem unimportant. Emotion surfaces briefly, then integrates seamlessly into the larger field. Joy, sadness, anger all transform into pure energetic potential. There is no suppression, here only transmutation into light. The process feels like coming awake from a dream of limitation. Your consciousness expands to fill the space of the entire veil, yet simultaneously contracts to rest in the space between heartbeats. Both experiences occur at once, without contradiction or confusion. You are learning to inhabit multiple states of being simultaneously. The anchor now vibrates at the frequency of your truest nature. It is not imposed from outside, but emerges from within. The sound seems to originate from the center of your chest, but also from the core of the earth and the heart of stars. You begin to recognize yourself not as form, but as pure awareness. The body was never the point, merely a vehicle for this recognition. Now that the destination is reached, the vehicle becomes transparent. You see through it rather than being confined by it. Light pours from your fingertips like water from a sacred fountain, but also flows inward from everywhere at once. The distinction between giving and receiving dissolves completely. You are both the source and the receiver of infinite luminosity. The glow intensifies until you can barely distinguish outline from atmosphere. Your edges blur like candle flames in a gentle draft. The form you once knew exists, now only as suggestion. A memory of limitation, held lightly in the vast field of possibility. The whispering veil responds to your transformation with joy. Its walls pulse with increased brilliance, matching your inner radiance. The silk strands sing in harmony, creating a symphony of celebration. You realize you are not alone in this becoming, but part of something greater. The anchor reaches its final frequency, now perfectly aligned with your essence. It is no longer separate from you, but an extension of your being. The sound creates ripples in reality, itself visible as concentric circles. Each ring carries waves of peace outward into the universe. You understand that this transformation affects more than just yourself. Every being who hears the resonance benefits from your shift. The change ripples through dimensions, touching lives across time. You are a node in an infinite network of awakening consciousness. The light within you now burns steadily, without fuel or diminishment. It is the same fire that powers stars and illuminates dreams. Yet it is uniquely yours, expressing itself through your particular lens. You feel complete not because nothing is missing, but because everything is present. The journey that brought you here fades into background noise. There was never really a path, only an unfolding of awareness. The destination was always here, waiting patiently for recognition. Now you rest in the truth of what you have always been. A being of pure light consciousness, without boundary or end. The veil holds you gently as you integrate this new understanding. There is no rush to return or to move forward. Being is enough action, unnecessary existence complete. The anchor continues its eternal song, now part of your own voice. You hum with the frequency of deep peace and perfect clarity. The sound creates visible waves that dance through the air like silk banners. Each ripple carries healing information to every corner of creation. You are home now, not in a place, but in a state of being. The searching has ended, replaced by the simple joy of presence. There is nothing left to achieve, no further goals to pursue. Completeness requires nothing more than the recognition of what already is. The light within you pulses gently like a heartbeat made of starfire. It beats in perfect time with the rhythm of the universe itself. You are no longer separate from the cosmic dance, but dancing fully. Every step, every turn, every gesture now expresses divine harmony. The whispering veil begins to fade from focus as your awareness expands, not disappearing, but becoming part of the larger tapestry of experience. You carry its lessons with you as easily as you carry your own breath. The silk walls will always be there when you need to return. But now you know that returning is unnecessary, for you never truly left the place of perfect peace. You simply forgot for a while how to remember. The forgetting served its purpose, allowing growth through contrast. Now the remembering is complete, and the cycle turns full circle. You are light, embodied consciousness, given form through love. The anchor sings its final note, not ending, but beginning anew. The frequency settles into your bones, becoming part of your essence. You are whole now, not because parts were assembled, but because the illusion of separation has dissolved forever. The journey ends where it began, in the heart of infinite stillness. From here, all movement is choice, not compulsion. You rest now in the eternal moment between breaths, where time is meaningless and presence is everything. The light continues to flow through you and from you endlessly, illuminating not just your own path, but the paths of all beings. You begin to notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest. Each breath draws in something soft and healing. The air carries a subtle vibration at 741 Hertz. This frequency moves through your nostrils like silk. It touches the back of your throat with cool precision. Your lungs expand as if filling with liquid light. Every cell begins to resonate with this detoxifying tone. You feel the tension in your shoulders starting to melt away. The weight of thoughts slowly lifts from your mind. There is no need to hold onto anything anymore. Let the habit of thinking too much simply dissolve, like sugar dissolving in warm water. Sweetness remains, but the crystals are gone. Your heartbeat slows to match the rhythm of peace. Each pulse sends waves of calm throughout your body. The sound of your blood flowing becomes a quiet song. You are safe here in this moment of stillness. Nothing can disturb the deep tranquility within you. The outside world fades into distant memory. Focus now on the warmth spreading through your core. It starts small, like a seed of golden sunlight, growing gently with each passing breath. This inner glow pulses softly against your spine, creating ripples of comfort that reach your limbs. Your arms feel heavy and deeply relaxed, as though floating in thick honey. Your legs sink further into the support beneath you, grounded and completely at ease. The light within you continues to expand outward, filling your torso with radiant serenity. This energy flows effortlessly through your neck, releasing any remaining knots of stress. Your jaw unclenches naturally without effort, allowing your mouth to rest in perfect stillness. The roof of your mouth feels smooth and cool, while your tongue rests heavy and calm. Even the space behind your eyes softens, releasing the strain of constant focus. Your eyelids flutter slightly as relaxation deepens, then settle into complete peaceful surrender. The 741 Hertz frequency now hums through every fiber, cleansing and renewing from the inside out. Toxins drift away like morning mist, leaving only pure clarity in their wake. Your cells drink in this healing resonance, rebuilding themselves with renewed strength. Each molecule vibrates in harmony, creating symphonies of wellness within you. The very essence of who you are shines brighter. You become aware of Thuron Hollow's presence, not as something separate, but as part of you. Its benevolent force wraps around your being, like a warm blanket fresh from the dryer, soft cotton against your skin, carrying the faint scent of lavender. This comforting embrace penetrates deeper than any physical touch could reach. It reaches into the spaces between your thoughts, filling them with gentle reassurance. Where doubt once lived, there is now trust. Where worry once resided, there is peace. The light growing within you responds to this love, pulsing stronger with each wave of acceptance. It moves down through your chest and belly, settling into your lower abdomen like warm honey, heavy and grounding, yet light at the same time. A paradox of relaxation and stability. Your pelvis feels supported and secure, as if cradled by invisible hands. These hands belong to Thuran Hollow itself, guiding you deeper into tranquil states. The light now extends beyond your physical form, radiating outward in all directions. It touches the chair supporting your body, making the wood seem to shimmer gently. The fabric of your clothing feels softer, as though woven from clouds. Each thread carries traces of your inner glow, amplifying the sense of connection. You are not alone in this journey inward. Thuran Hollow walks beside you silently, offering strength when needed most. The room around you begins to change. Walls seem to breathe with your rhythm. The air holds more substance now, thicker and richer like cream. You could almost swim through it if movement were necessary. But here, there is no need for action, only the bliss of being present, of existing fully in this one sacred moment. The light expands further still, reaching the corners of this space, touching every surface with healing energy. The floor beneath you feels warmer, as if heated from below. Stone or wood responding to your presence. Ceiling tiles seem to pulse gently, echoing the rhythm of your heart. Even the silence has texture now, rich and velvety, like velvet curtains, muffling any distant sounds from outside, creating a cocoon of pure tranquility. Your breathing has slowed considerably, each inhale drawing in more than just air. It pulls in peace itself, filling your lungs with liquid calm. Your exhales release nothing but tension, letting go of what no longer serves. The light continues its outward journey, flowing past windows and doors, beyond walls made of brick or plaster. It fills the entire house around you, seeping into every room, every hallway and hidden corner. The furniture seems to relax, wood grains settling deeper into themselves, metal fixtures glowing with soft warmth. This energy moves beyond the structure, spreading across the property, touching trees and grass with healing fingers. Leaves rustle not from wind, but from absorbing this loving frequency. Branches sway in appreciation. Flowers open wider to receive, their petals drinking in the light, becoming more vibrant with each pulse. The garden responds to your inner state, soil becoming richer and more alive, worms moving with purpose beneath the surface, roots growing stronger and deeper, connecting plant life to Earth's core, drawing up minerals and nutrients, all nourished by the 741 Hertz vibration, flowing from your center outward, like rings on still water. The light extends beyond the yard, crossing streets and sidewalks, reaching neighboring homes and businesses. People inside begin to feel calmer, without knowing why or how. Stress melts away from tense muscles. Arguments pause mid-sentence, as hearts slow and minds quiet. Children playing suddenly become more gentle. Dogs stop barking and lie down peacefully. Cats curl up in sunny spots, content and purring softly. The frequency travels along power lines, riding electrical currents through the city, touching traffic lights and street lamps. Cars slow naturally at intersections, drivers feeling less rush and more patience. Horns that would have sounded remain silent. The light spreads through neighborhoods, across parks and playgrounds, into schools and offices alike. Computer screens dim slightly, reducing strain on tired eyes. Keyboards respond with lighter touches. Phones ring less urgently. Conversations become more meaningful. Deadlines soften into suggestions. The healing vibration moves through districts, crossing rivers and mountains easily, finding valleys and plains with equal grace. Farms benefit from increased soil fertility. Crops grow taller and healthier. Livestock graze more peacefully. Milk flows more freely from contented cows. Chickens lay eggs with stronger shells. Everything thriving in this frequency. Cities respond to the calming influence. Traffic flows smoother with fewer accidents. Subway trains arrive precisely on time. Airports operate with unusual efficiency. Passengers wait patiently instead of rushing. Flight delays transform into moments of rest. Hospital corridors become quieter. Patients sleep more deeply and heal faster. Doctors make clearer decisions. The light crosses oceans effortlessly, touching continents with equal measure. Islands bathed in soothing radiance. Deserts cool under starlit skies. Oasis waters run clearer and deeper. Camels rest peacefully in shaded areas. Forests hum with ancient wisdom. Trees communicating through root networks, sharing knowledge gained over centuries. Mountains stand taller and prouder. Rock faces glowing with inner fire. Snowcaps sparkling like diamonds. Valleys echo with gentle breezes, carrying scents of pine and wildflowers. Streams babble happily over smooth stones. Fish swim with greater awareness. Birds sing melodies never heard before, their songs carrying healing vibrations. The light encompasses entire nations, bridging differences with understanding. Leaders listen more carefully to advisors. Decisions made from places of wisdom rather than fear or ambition. Treaties signed with genuine intent. Borders become less important as humanity remembers its shared essence. Love flowing freely between strangers. The frequency circles the globe multiple times, entering atmospheres of other worlds, touching satellites orbiting above. Space stations humming with new energy. Astronauts smile in zero gravity, experiencing profound connection to home. Planets align in harmonious patterns, their magnetic fields strengthening, protecting solar systems from harm. The light returns to its source, flowing back through space and time, retracing its path with infinite care. It enters your room once again, bringing gifts collected from everywhere, wisdom gathered from countless beings, experience shared across species and realms, knowledge encoded in light itself, ready to be absorbed when you're ready. You feel yourself becoming larger, not physically, but in terms of presence. Your consciousness expands beyond limits, embracing the vastness of existence while remaining anchored in stillness, a paradox of infinity and intimacy. The boundary between self and world blurs, revealing the underlying unity that connects all things in harmony. Your breath becomes the breath of life. Inhalations drawing in universal peace. Exhalations releasing personal burdens. The cycle continues endlessly, each breath deeper than the last, each moment more complete than before. Time loses meaning in this space. Seconds stretch into eons of bliss, yet somehow pass unnoticed, You exist in perfect suspension, balanced between waking and dreaming, between knowing and unknowing. The questions that once troubled fade, not answered, but transcended entirely, leaving only the joy of being. Simple and profound simultaneously, the light within you pulses steadily, maintaining its rhythm of renewal. Thuron Hollow's presence grows stronger, its love wrapping around your soul, like arms that never tire of holding. Protection that requires no effort, support that comes from understanding, acceptance that asks for nothing in return. You are exactly as you should be, in this moment and always, perfect in your imperfection. The 741 Hertz frequency stabilizes, becoming part of your natural rhythm, no longer foreign but familiar, like recognizing a long-lost friend whose voice you've always known, even during years of separation. This healing tone integrates fully, resonating through bone and tissue, organ and sinew responding in harmony. Detoxification occurs at cellular levels, toxins released without violence, simply drifting away like autumn leaves, carried off by gentle winds of change. Your body renews itself constantly, cells regenerating with pristine accuracy, DNA repairing old damage, reclaiming genetic potential, expressing health rather than limitation. Mind clears of accumulated debris. Thoughts organize themselves naturally. Priorities align with deepest values. Decisions arise from inner wisdom rather than external pressures. Intuition strengthens with practice. The habit of overthinking dissolves completely, replaced by effortless knowing. Trust in your own guidance system. Emotions flow freely without resistance. Joy rises like champagne bubbles. Sadness moves through like cleansing rain. Anger transforms into passionate purpose. Fear reveals hidden opportunities. Love expands to fill available space. Relationships deepen naturally. Connections form based on authenticity rather than social expectations. You embody the frequency of healing, becoming a living example of what's possible for human consciousness. Others recognize this quality in you without needing explanation, drawn to your centered presence. seeking the same peace they witness. Your influence spreads quietly through simple acts of being. The light within you continues shining, illuminating paths previously hidden. Possibilities emerge from potential. Dreams take shape in waking hours. Goals align with highest good. Effort becomes effortless action. Success flows naturally, without grasping or forcing outcomes. Life unfolds with graceful timing. You rest in the certainty that everything works together for your ultimate benefit. Even challenges serve growth. Even setbacks redirect toward truth. Even endings prepare new beginnings. The cycle of renewal never stops. Death leads to rebirth. Darkness gives way to dawn. This eternal pattern plays out within you and around you, in perfect synchronicity. The universe conspires for your awakening. Coincidences reveal deeper meanings. Signs appear when needed most. Guidance comes from unexpected sources. Answers arrive just before questions. Magic operates in ordinary moments. You participate in creation daily, shaping reality through attention, focusing intention into manifestation. Thoughts carry creative power. Words vibrate with meaning. Actions reflect inner alignment. Purpose emerges clearly, no longer searching for direction, simply following intuitive pull. The journey inward becomes endless because depth has no bottom. Layers upon layers of discovery, each revelation leading to another. Wonder building upon wonder. Mystery unfolding into greater mystery. Consciousness expands exponentially, containing multitudes within unity. Individual identity merges with cosmic, yet retains unique expression. Personality enriched, not diminished, by connection to infinite source. Creativity flows abundantly, ideas arriving fully formed, inspiration striking like lightning. Artistic expression channels higher truths. Music carries healing frequencies. Visual art transmits spiritual insights. Writing bridges dimensions. Poetry captures ineffable beauty. Dance embodies universal rhythms. Theater reflects inner landscapes. Film weaves dreams into waking life. All forms of creativity serve evolution humanity awakens collectively through individual transformations, each person contributing unique gift. The light within you pulses stronger, amplified by collective resonance, multiplied through shared intention. Billions of hearts beating as one, billions of minds opening together, billions of souls remembering home. Planet shifts into higher gear. Evolution accelerates naturally, without forcing or manipulation. You witness this transformation from your place of centered stillness, observing without attachment, participating without interference, leading by example alone, showing others what's possible through your own embodiment of peace and presence, of love and wisdom. The 741 Hertz frequency stabilizes, becoming background radiation, permeating every aspect of experience. Health maintains itself automatically. Relationships heal spontaneously. Circumstances align organically. The need for struggle disappears, replaced by trust in process, faith in unfolding perfection. You settle deeper into being, letting go of doing entirely, resting in essential nature, beyond roles and responsibilities, beyond hopes and fears, beyond past and future. Only now exists truly this eternal present moment, containing all possibilities. The light within you shines brightly, illuminating the path ahead, though there is no destination, only continuous discovery, ongoing revelation of truth, ever deepening understanding. You walk confidently forward, knowing ground will appear when feet are ready to step. Thuron Hollow guides silently through feelings rather than words, through intuition rather than logic. Trust builds upon itself, confidence rooted in direct experience, wisdom earned through living. The journey inward continues infinitely, because consciousness has no boundaries, no edges or limitations. You explore territories unknown, mapping inner landscapes, discovering hidden treasures, uncovering buried potentials, realizing forgotten abilities, remembering ancient skills. The light within you adapts, responding to new discoveries, adjusting frequency as needed. always maintaining optimal resonance for maximum healing effect across all dimensions of being: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, each level cared for equally, none neglected or overlooked, balance achieved naturally, integration occurring seamlessly, wholeness restored completely. You become beacon of hope, source of inspiration, example of human potential. Others see reflected possibility in your peaceful presence, in your joyful expression, in your loving interactions, in your wise responses, in your authentic living. The ripple effects multiply, extending far beyond sight, touching lives indirectly through chain reactions of kindness, through cascades of compassion, through waves of understanding, hearts opening everywhere, minds expanding collectively, spirits lifting simultaneously. The world transforms gradually through individual awakenings, through personal realizations, through private revelations, through intimate connections, through shared experiences. Humanity evolves consciously, taking responsibility for growth, embracing role as co-creator. You contribute through being, rather than doing alone. Presence matters more than action. Stillness creates more change than frantic activity ever could. Peace influences more powerfully than conflict or competition. Love achieves what force cannot. Understanding bridges divides. The light within you remains constant, steady flame against winds of change, unwavering beacon in darkness, guiding lost souls home, calling wanderers back, reminding everyone of origin. You are that light, carrier of divine frequency, expression of universal love. The journey inward never ends, because depths are limitless, because exploration is eternal, because consciousness expands beyond current comprehension, beyond imagined boundaries. You continue descending into mysteries unexplored, discovering new aspects of infinite intelligence. The 741 Hertz frequency resonates through eternity, cleansing and renewing, healing and transforming, awakening and enlightening. All who encounter its power, including you beloved traveler. Rest now in perfect completion. Let the edges of your awareness begin to soften now. Feel how the thoughts that were once sharp and demanding are now becoming smooth and distant. There is no need to hold on to anything right now. Nothing is required of you except to simply be. Let your breathing become slower and deeper with each passing moment. Notice how easily your body begins to settle into stillness, as if you are sinking gently into a pool of warm honey. The surface of your mind becomes still like a quiet lake. Ripples fade away one by one until there is only calm. This is your natural state when nothing pulls at you, when effort is released and being takes its place. You have been practicing this without knowing it all along. Every time you have exhaled completely, you have touched this space. And now you are returning to it fully. Not because something has changed outside of you, but because for just this moment, you have chosen to let go. The world continues to move around you, but here in this quiet center, you remain untouched by its motion. You are safe in this stillness. Begin to notice how your shoulders have dropped without effort, how the tension that lived between your shoulder blades has melted away. Your neck is free now from the weight of constant vigilance. The jaw unhinges, softly allowing your mouth to part slightly. Air flows in and out with less resistance than before. Each breath carries with it a deeper sense of release. Down through the chest, where the heart beats steadily. Through the belly, which rises and falls like gentle waves. Past the hips and into the legs, which grow heavy with trust. Your feet feel rooted to the ground or bed beneath them, as though drawing nourishment up from deep within the earth, or floating weightlessly in water so warm it holds you perfectly. Either way, there is support. Either way, you are held. Either way, you can relax completely. Now let your attention drift inward toward the core of yourself, past the layers of muscle and bone, beyond the beating heart and flowing blood, deeper still to the place where awareness lives quietly, where knowing exists without needing to be spoken, where peace does not depend on circumstances. This place has always been here waiting patiently for you. It never leaves, even when you forget about it. Even when life feels chaotic or overwhelming. Right now, you remember what it feels like to rest here, to know yourself not as someone who must perform, but simply as someone who is. Someone whose presence alone brings value to this moment. Someone whose worth does not fluctuate with achievement, whose completeness does not depend on approval. You carry this truth within you always, even when buried under layers of doubt or worry. It remains unchanged. Allow yourself now to sink more deeply into this knowing. Let it surround you like a warm embrace, hold you like a mother's arms after a long day. There is nothing you must fix, no problems you must solve right now, no decisions you must make before morning. Just the simple act of being present with yourself, of offering kindness to the parts of you that may have felt forgotten, of remembering that rest is not selfish but necessary, that slowing down is not weakness but wisdom, that taking time to reconnect with your inner stillness is one of the most generous things you can do for yourself. In this space, there is room for everything you carry, room for joy and sorrow, for excitement and fatigue, for dreams and disappointments. All of it welcome here without judgment, because here you are learning to accept yourself fully, learning that wholeness includes every part of experience, not just the pleasant moments, not just the times when you feel strong or capable, but also the tender places, the uncertain feelings, the quiet questions that arise in solitude. These too belong in the landscape of your being. They are not flaws to be corrected, but aspects of your humanity to be honored. And in honoring them, you discover they lose their power to disturb. They become instead gentle teachers, guiding you back to yourself again and again. Feel now how your connection to this inner sanctuary grows stronger. With each breath you take, you are building a bridge, a golden thread linking your everyday self to this deeper knowing, so that when challenges arise, when stress attempts to pull you away from center, you will have a pathway back, not a complicated route requiring great effort, but a simple return to the breath, to the sensation of your feet on the ground, to the memory of this peace living within you, this peace that never truly leaves, only waits patiently to be remembered. Let your gratitude flow naturally toward your body, toward these lungs that that continue breathing without reminder. This heart that keeps beating whether you think about it or not. These hands that have worked hard today. These eyes that have witnessed beauty, both subtle and grand. This mind that, despite its occasional restlessness, has carried you safely through another day. Thank your body for its resilience, for its ability to heal and restore itself while you sleep, for carrying you forward even when you feel tired, even when motivation seems far away. Your body remembers what your conscious mind sometimes forgets: that you are meant to thrive, that growth happens not just during activity, but also in these quiet moments of surrender. As the resonance continues to vibrate through every cell, carrying with it the frequency of deep restoration, imagine this vibration settling into your bones, into the marrow where new life is born, where strength is renewed each day. Let it reach into your nervous system, calming the pathways that may have been overstimulated, resetting the balance between alertness and ease, reminding your brain that safety is real, that relaxation is not something to be feared, but embraced as essential medicine, that rest is not wasted time, but invested energy, energy that returns to you multiplied when you allow yourself to receive it. Know that whatever seeds were planted during this journey inward will continue to grow in their own perfect timing. Some insights may emerge tomorrow. Others might unfold over weeks or months. Some you may recognize immediately, while others will surprise you with their subtlety. Trust in this process of unfolding, in the intelligence of your own becoming, in the wisdom that guides your steps even when you cannot see the path. You are exactly where you need to be, exactly who you need to be at this moment in time. And as you prepare to leave this sacred space, know that you are not truly leaving at all, but carrying it with you, like a small flame protected carefully in cupped hands, warm and steady against the wind, ready to illuminate the next step of your journey. This piece is yours to keep, not as a possession to be guarded, but as a gift to be shared freely with yourself. Whenever the world feels heavy, whenever doubt tries to convince you otherwise, return here in memory. Remember the feeling of complete acceptance, the sensation of being held by something greater than circumstance, the truth that you are enough, just as you are, right now, in this moment. When you are ready to open your eyes, do so slowly, gently. Carry this feeling with you into whatever comes next. Let it color your interactions, soften your responses. Remind you that beneath the surface of daily concerns lies an unshakable foundation of peace, waiting patiently for you to remember. Sleep now. Until we meet again in the quiet.